What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, talk about when we could see it next, what's going on with it. Boy, we've had quite a half year with this game. The lead up to its eventual launch, supposed to be May 26th, and then obviously it got delayed, and the whole drama, with that. So where are we right now with it? Well, obviously we're in some deep, deep silence, but there is, I believe, a light at the end of the tunnel, and that's when they delayed this game. If you remember, as part of their statement, they talked about that over the coming months, they were, looking forward to showing more stuff. Well, this is a month that's coming, and now we're here, so when does the game get shown? I really want to set my sights, I suppose, on Gamescom. Now, I've thought about, and we will talk about, obviously, there's potential they can do their own thing. They can announce it, whenever they want to re-announce it, whatever. They could do the Game Awards. Obviously, we got the Kevin Conroy Batman thing at the Game Awards. So they have a history, and they actually have a very deep history, I suppose, with Jeff Keighley. The thing that makes me think Gamescom is because they say over the next, coming months, which to me reads as soon, right? They're going to show something soon. I think if you were to say that, and that was probably early May they issued that statement. I think if you do that and then you show the game in December, well, that's not exactly soon. That's not exactly, I know they didn't say that, but that's not exactly the coming months. I guess it is a month in the future, which maybe satisfies that definition. But honestly, I look at that as 3, 4, 5 months, right? Like the near future from when they post something like that, not, almost a year later. And we know the game comes out early 2024. We don't have too long. So I do think showing it at Gamescom, trying whatever you possibly can to just get that excitement back. And, we've talked actually about this in live streams. I've been asked before, what would they need to show in order to get you excited? I agree. Sway has actually said this to me before. I think the story is the ideal candidate. I think at this point, you almost got to go back to what you still have trust in people with. No, the gameplay, by the way, I've always said, gameplay I think could be fun. Reminds me a little bit of Sunset Overdrive. I think in the right situation, I'm looking forward to playing it. Maybe there's a beta I think would be rather handy for a game like this. I don't know, maybe like a press preview if I can get invited to one of those one day. I don't know. I want to play it. I definitely want to play this game, and I don't think the gameplay is fully sunk. I think my issues have always lined more with the systems and the live service kind of nature with this game. But the story is one thing that, maybe there are a couple troubling signs with the story, but overall, this is what we trust Rocksteady with, I think, the most. Is that fair to say? Yet again, like the Batman Arkham games, the combat was so absolutely incredible. Could you say the combat was better or worse than the story? Maybe that's a discussion for a different day, but, the story is something that I think we trust them with and has been relatively unharmed even in this little era of Rocksteady where I think they've lost a massive amount of trust from people. I think the story is still something that they can say, okay, well, maybe we still have you for this one. So if I were them, and that's what I would honestly do, if I were them, go to Gamescom with Jeff Keighley, that opening night live, I think that's literally what it's called. It's the live stream he does, and show a quick 2-minute thing. Very short. This is actually not an example, because normally I would say you show gameplay, right? Uncut gameplay. In fact, that's what we said last time when we wanted to see Suicide Squad. You have to show gameplay eventually, but here's the thing. They already did that. I think they're kind of afraid of the pushback on that. So at this point, you show the story, you show some sort of trailer, even though you don't want to give too much away. And I think they've maybe already done enough with the trailers for the story of the game. But again, if you're looking at to get people's excitement back up or whatever, I think you do that. You get people back in your wheelhouse, back in your good grace, and then few months later, you figure out some new way of introducing, or just some way in general, maybe not new, of introducing the gameplay again to people. And you try to eliminate maybe some of those live servicey things. I mean, but remember, there was all those rumors back when the delay was about to be announced that the delay is just for polish. The delay was not for, and this is just a rumor, of course, but the rumor was it's for polish. It's not to fix the system. So if you're expecting to see this game and have it be entirely new, be an entirely new game, that is absolutely not what's going to happen. I believe those. I 100% believe those rumors. So when I say they have to find a way of like reintroducing the gameplay, maybe in like a better way. Ultimately, it's gonna be the same thing, I believe. They just have to find a way to frame it in the best possible light. And again, the gameplay, I think, to me has been, it doesn't look amazing, but it looks fine. It looks like something that I'm going to try and have to decide when I actually get to feel it. Maybe it feels like Sunset Overdrive, and Sunset Overdrive is awesome. It's the live service. It's the systems in the game that I also don't think they're really going to change much, but those are what I'm worried about. And I don't even know what you do with those. I think they just have to kind of hide from that until the game comes out. So let me know what you guys think, when you think we'll see the game again. What do you think we do see from the game when we see it again? Let me know in the comments. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.